Alright guys, welcome to day one of the 90 days to 1 million naira challenge. I'm so excited. I'm about to take you on this journey. Okay, I put this together to make sure that I help you guys implement all that was laid out in the information business machines using actionable steps. Okay, so in the next 90 days we are going to be creating a digital product, promoting to make sure that we hit that 1 million naira mark. All right, so it's going to be an exciting time. It's going to be an exciting journey. All right, so the first thing that I want us to talk about is our mindset. We have to get that right. If we don't get it right, every other thing will fall apart. So you need to understand that your mindset is the most powerful tool that you were blessed with by your creator. All right, if you don't get this right in your mindset, you are going to get this wrong in every other part of your life. So you want to make sure that you get your mindset right. Now this is very paramount because a lot of people have failed even before starting. They are thinking, are you sure I can do this? Are you sure we can really hit 1 million naira mark? Are you sure of this? Are you sure of that? So even before they get started, they are afraid, they are scared if they can actually get to their goal. Okay, and because fear is a great emotion, it actually affects the way you show up in the things you do, the way you appear in the things you do, and it starts rubbing off in all of your results. And you see that you are not really getting the kind of result that you should be getting because you are afraid. You're not putting in your best when you ought to do them. You can't do things that you need to do in order to achieve the kind of results that you have. So we want to make sure that we get our mindset right before we continue on this journey. You need to understand, you need to believe that you are capable of doing great things for yourself. You are capable of receiving good things into your life. Okay, because you see, the universe is so full of abundance. All right, but if you cannot tap into the abundance, you will not reap the fruits of what it has for you. So you have to be open-minded. Okay, you have to attract what you want from the universe. You need to know that whatever it is that you want is what the universe is going to give to you. The universe will not give to you what you don't want. So you want to make sure that you get your mindset right. This is very important. I remember back then in my university days, I was walking down the street of basic medical sciences in Delta State University, and I was thinking to myself, come on, I've not felt ill for a while. I was like, okay, so what's up? What's going on? You know that 2-3 days later I fell ill. Okay, so that's what the universe can do for you. Whatever it is you desire, whatever it is you want, the universe is going to give it to you. So you need to get your mindset ready. You need to get your mindset. It has to be fertile. Okay, if you want to receive good things into your life, you have to make sure that your mindset is fertile, your mindset is right to receive the things that you want. It is because people don't have the right mindset. It's the reason why when it is time to actually spend and make sure that they get to their desired goals, they are laid back. They don't really put in their best. They are afraid. If I spend 10,000 naira now, are you sure I'm not going to lose it? If I put in 1,000 naira, are you sure I'll be able to get it back? So things like this can limit your results. Okay, so you want to make sure that you get your mindset right. So how can you actually do this? Is one, you need to have a plan. All right, now just imagine that Chelsea is about having a match with Barcelona, and then Chelsea doesn't have a plan. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to whoop their ass, isn't it? So you need to have a plan in place, and of course, which is what you guys are going to follow in the next 90 days, because of course you are going to go along with me, because this is a step-by-step challenge. Okay, each day I'm going to be putting out something that you need to follow to make sure that we hit that 1 million naira mark. The second thing that you need to have is a strategy. Which brings me to the story of the two beetles, Dong and Shad. Okay, Dong is the big, fearless beetle, while Shad is a timid one. Shad is not big, you know. Dong is the big one. He's like the soldier. All right. So Dong is the one that actually have a lot of female around him because he has the power, he has the strength. Okay, he has so many advantages. But Shad doesn't. The only advantage that Shad has is its big testicles. Okay, so Dong has all the females because he's able to fight all of every other beetle. Okay, every other bug. But there was one thing that Shad developed, which is a strategy. So what Shad did was, whenever Dong is trying to fight out every other Dong, okay, because there are other soldiers like him trying to break into his own territory. So what he wants to do is make sure he fights those Dongs that are trying to break into his own territory. So whenever Dong tried to fight off other soldiers, Shad will break into his territory from the back to find a hole, goes into his domain, and because Dong does not have so much time for his women, Shad finds the time to go into his territory, into his domain, and the females will welcome him, they will prepare food for him, and this actually results to Shad's growing big testicles. He becomes so fertile. He's able to, he was able to impregnate the females or the women of Dong. Okay, and of course Dong also impregnated some of the females, but then Dong really didn't take notice. All right, but in other words, there were Dongs and there were Shads in the domain of Dong. Okay, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so for Shad to be able to get access to these women, Shad has to develop a strategy. Okay, the bottom line of what I'm trying to tell you is nothing in this world can beat effective strategy, not even advantages. Dong has all the advantages. Dong is big. He's big, he can fight. He has so much muscles. He has so much strength. Unlike Shad is small. Okay, the only advantage that Shad had is the big testicles. Okay, Shad was fertile. All right. Dong has so much testicle because of course he spent so much of his time in trying to ward off every other soldier trying to break into his territory. So there is nothing that can beat effective strategy. Even talent cannot beat effective. There are many stories of unsuccessful talented men in the world. Read about them and you understand that nothing can beat effective strategy. Just say it along with me. Nothing can beat effective strategy. I want you to say it out loud to yourself. Nothing can beat effective strategy. So if you want to succeed in any business, you must have a plan and you must have a strategy. All right. So why is it that many persons they fail when it comes to information marketing? Okay, number one is they try to sell what they think will sell. All right, I remember back then when I tried my first information product. It was called e-cover mogul. Okay, so what I was trying to sell then is how people can start designing book cover, because I was making so much money from designing book covers. So I already know that of course people try to sell information and make money. So I said, let me teach that and see how I can make money from it. Now, though that is something that you can teach, but the angle that I was coming from was wrong. So I wasn't doing it the right way. All right, so you can't just sell what you think will sell. All right. The second thing is bad information. A lot of bad information. A lot of gurus out there who put things out there, and they will make you think that it's so easy. So you should do 1 + 1 2. Everything just works straight. Okay, but it's not like that. All right, there are things that you need to get right. Okay, which is what I am going to be sharing with you. Which are the things I'm going to be sharing with you in the course of this challenge. All right, now the third thing that make a lot of people not succeed is they don't invest in tools. So you need to understand that there are so many tools that I'm going to be sharing in the course of this challenge, and you have to get them if you want to succeed. Okay, you have to get these tools if you want to succeed. Now, there are a lot of people, when you tell them you need to get an autoresponder, it's going to cost you $10 every month, and they're shouting, oh, I cannot spend that much to get an autoresponder. But you see, you need these things in order to work. A lot of people say they don't have time. Some say they don't have enough money. In fact, those are the two things that a lot of people talk about. One is time. So if you don't have time, you need to invest in tools. Okay, if you don't have money, then you need to spend your time. Oh, you say you don't have time and money, then you need to invest in strategies. You need to come up with different plans to actually do things to make sure things work for you. You can't just sit back and allow things to work the way they should work. You have to put things together for them to work for you. So the fourth thing is they don't build quality relationships. In this space, you need to build quality relationship. You need the right set of people who will help guide you through your journey, of course, which is why I am here for you. Correct? Of course. Now, there are different forms of information marketing. Number one is books. Of course, I know a lot of you already know this. This form is actually big. Okay, I'm planning on writing. I know I've been saying that for a while now. I'm planning on writing my book next year to make sure I put out a book next year. But if you look into the lives of people like Oyedepo, Oyakilome, all of these men, they have books. Okay, that's information marketing. They can come in form of ebooks, digital, all right. It can be video courses, can be webinars, can be live events, so physical trainings. It can be newsletter. It can even be membership sites. All right. So you can even be selling apps, softwares, okay, that can help people achieve what it is that they want. You need to understand that what you're trying to do is you're trying to provide solution to people's problems. That's how it just works. All right, you need to know that you must give value. That is the mindset you need to have. You are coming to give value. That is the only way you are going to receive. If you don't give, you are not going to receive. A lot of people, they don't have the mindset of giving. There's a reason why they don't receive enough of what they should be getting. So you need to make sure that you give. Okay, now one thing that I see a lot of people say is that, oh, I don't have a skill, what am I going to sell? I don't know what to sell and all that. Okay, you need to know that you are already a guru. Okay, you are already a guru. There must be something that you are good at. There must be something that you are able to do. You can't just tell me that you can't do nothing. That's very impossible. All right, so what I want you guys to do this first day is take a sheet. It could be your physical book, a piece of paper, your notepad, something on your computer, something on your phone, your devices. Even if it's a slate, it's a black slate. All right, take it out and make sure you answer these questions. So the first one is, what do you enjoy doing? Okay. Number 2, what are your current skills? Number 3, what did you learn in the past that you can do effortlessly? Number 4, what did you study? Like me, I studied medical biochemistry in school. All right. Number 5, what did you teach yourself to do? What did you teach yourself to do? Of course, you taught yourself to do something. Okay, let's even say you didn't teach yourself to do anything, but there must be something, don't you think? Of course, yeah. All right, number 6, what skill has been passed down to you by your parents? Now, there are so many persons who even know the cure who can actually manage things like diabetes, high blood pressure. Their grandmother, their grandmother has a herb in the village that helps to cure something, helps to do something, and they have such skill. Or someone who have a skill, someone who knows something that can cure something. All right. So you make sure that you do this exercise. Write this down. Write down all of answers to all of these, and the next day, which is going to be tomorrow, we are going to look at these things, and then we'll decide on what you should be looking at, what's the cycle you shouldn't leave. All right, we're going to be talking about the niches. Okay, that's what we'll be looking at. We're going to be looking at the kind of niches that you should be selling your products in. Okay, you don't want to go into every niche out there. You don't want to start selling things to dog owners or things to cat owners. Just imagine you're trying to sell a program to kids. Okay, so you want to sell something like how to watch TVs when your parents are not around, or when your parents are not in the house. Of course, that your audience is children, correct? But do you think children are really going to buy your product? So what are the niches? Where do you need to look at? What are the markets that you should focus on when you're trying to sell your information products? That's what we are going to be looking at tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for day one of this challenge. I want you to listen to what all that I've said in this video, go over it, and make sure you get your mindset right, get your mindset prepared for this journey. You need to get your mindset prepared for this journey. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, and we get it rolling. Bye.